What you don't know about Mars is that it doesn't need storms to kill you.
A line like this looks like a message. But Mars doesn't send messages.
When your voice sounds far away, you don't ask who is out here.
The dust line repeats in segments, appearing near every external relief panel we pass.
Comms are flattening. Terrain is creating a radio dead zone, or something is failing.
We are chasing physics, pretending to be in tension. Small leaks steal your time.
We follow the trail because a line on Mars is either a map or a leak.
The seals are silent until they aren't. A whisper is more dangerous than a scream.
Frost in a dry zone is a red flag. It means gas is escaping.
Dust isn't just dirt here. It's an abrasive that eats through life support.
Gas expansion cooling. The base is exhaling through a contaminated seal.
Comms are warbling. I can hear the static ticking against my visor.
Every time the wind gusts, the leak rhythm changes. It's breathing with the storm.
If the dust gets inside the secondary seal, the mission is over.
The marker is vibrating. The ground frequency is higher near the interface.
The alien traces were just wind channeling and pressure relief. Mystery solved.
Survival isn't about being fast. It's about reading the ground.
When pressure stability wavers, your heart rate is the only clock that matters.
The line is reforming behind us. Mars is erasing our progress.
Every grain of dust is a tiny knife. We have to keep the margins clean.
The signal is dropping again. We're in the shadow of the ridge.
The rover is losing traction. The dust is too fine here.
Every check takes longer in the cold. We are burning through our time.
The tether is taut. We're at the edge of the safe zone.
This isn't a mystery anymore. It's a mechanical failure we have to contain.
The airlock is the only thing between us and the vacuum.
We're sealing the interface. The dust will have to find another way.
The halo is fading. The seal is holding for now.
The signal is strong. We've found a safe corridor.
Clean the seal, save the mission. It's that simple. The rover is ready. We can move the mast tomorrow. The airlock is cycling. We're safe for another soul.
The line is still there. A reminder of how close we came.
Mars doesn't forgive small mistakes. Tomorrow, we go further. The morning light on Mars doesn't bring warmth. It only reveals what the night has frozen.
A frost line on a dry day isn't weather. It is a signature of escaping gas.
We moved the sensor mast today, but the ridge feels different in this static haze.
Every time I speak, the radio flatlines. It is like the air is getting thinner.
The line in the dust isn't a map.
When the atmosphere is this thin, sound doesn't travel. It just dies in your throat.
My glove is picking up a charge. The dust is sticking to the seals.
The alien traces are rhythmic. They align perfectly with the HAB's relief cycles.
If the seal is venting, the dust will draw a line right to the leak. The airlock is cycling. I can feel the vibration through my boots.
Halfway through the mission, the ridge is finally within reach.
Radio dead zone.
The shielding test is working. The dust isn't swirling. It is being pushed.
When you lose the radio, you have to trust the lines you left.
We are at the fallback ridge. The signs can wait for the air.
The whispering seals are a warning. Mars is trying to get in.
If the pressure drops, the frost will bloom across the entire connector.
We are holding our breath. Not because we have to, but because we're afraid.
The line has reached the service corridor. The leak is localized here. One last look at the ridge. We'll be back when the seals are tight.
The ridge is a memory for now. The hab is the only thing that's real. We're almost home. The headlamps are the only stars we can see.
The whispering seals have stopped. Silence on Mars is never a good thing.
The air is frozen in the pipes. We are at our exit margin.
The hab is breathing. I can hear the airlock cycling from here.
We have to trust the tech, even when the tech is whispering warnings.
The night in the heart is the hardest part. You can't see the dust until it's too late.
The airlock light is the only... The dust line is gone. The reinforcement is holding for now.
No mission is worth a life, but some discoveries are worth the risk.
The final approach to the ridge reveals a world that doesn't want to be measured.
We are marking a no-go arc around the shadowed interface. Security before science.
Night headlamps transform the regolith into a landscape of long, deceptive shadows.
My partner's breathing is steady, but the radio hiss is growing. The multipath is severe.
The alien line is being redrawn by the wind. It's a rhythmic, mechanical breath.
We place the shield to observe the flow. The dust is definitely being drawn inward.
The forensics are clear. A contaminated seal is creating a local pressure sink. The fallback ridge is secure. We'll relocate the sensor here instead of the peak.
Science is important, but breathing is mandatory. We take the safe science today.
We've marked the no-go arc with strobes. No one enters that corridor until dawn.
Dawn reveals a reinforced corridor. The dust lines have stopped migrating.
The temporary patch is holding. The whispering has turned into a steady hum.
Every verified seal is a promise to stay alive for one more soul.
The ridge survey is complete. Subsurface hydrogen signals are confirmed.
We found the ice signals. The hunt for subsurface water begins in the next sector.
We are retreating to the airlock threshold. The safety corridor is fully marked.
Another soul, another verification pass. The dust is settling on the marker poles. The whispering has been replaced by the quiet logic of a functioning hab. We are preparing the final mission log for the sensor mast relocation. We've learned to read the dust like a forensic seat. It tells us everything.
The final sensor is active. Data is streaming back to the hab without loss.
We didn't find aliens. We found how Mars can make us think we did.
We are closing the mission log for Sol 42. Perimeter integrity is secured.
Tomorrow, we go further. But tonight, we breathe the recycled air of home.
The whispering seals are a reminder of how fragile we are in this red desert.
We survived because we didn't ask who. We asked what.
The original ridge relocation is postponed, but the hazard is mapped.
No discovery is worth dying for. We live to hunt ice another soul.
The dust line is redrawn by the wind minutes after we leave.
Mars erases our tracks as fast as we make them. It's a clean slate.
Final verify of the Eric threshold. Pressure stable. Thermal cycles nominal.
Mars doesn't forgive small mistakes, and that is why we should protect Earth.
Earth is the only place in the universe where breath isn't a borrowed miracle.